Tuesday, November 19th. Okay.
So, November 18th, this is the kind of bullshit that I gotta deal with. It's November 19th, Tuesday, storm. So, it's a hurricane or a three storm or whatever. And with the unloading process means the driver has to be out in the trailer and unload one by one, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of boxes. Liquid detergents, gallons of water, and have to hand pick up and pass down, and pallets. Some of the bullshit that I gotta deal with is just now, on top of the storm and hurricane, getting soaking wet. My socks is soaking wet. Every part of my clothes is drenching wet. Then, mind you, I gotta drive to the next store, repeat the process, and this is where I gotta crash for the night with soaking wet clothes and where I gotta crash. Now, on top of all of that, that was already like 4 things. Then on top of that, the manager off the store is talking about wanting to possibly write a complaint if I don't take all of the totes, all of their trash and all their cardboard boxes and stuff like that, which we're supposed to normally take a certain amount. I was just told, confirmed, that if it can fit, only taking back their trash and cardboard box totes and cardboard box pallets if it fits, so that when I get to the next store, repeat this whole process all over again, I have room to be able to set up the roller racks and set up the process of unloading all the boxes and gallons of waters and gallons of stuff for the next store. So this guy complaining, saying about, oh, you don't want to do paperwork and stuff on me about, and all I'm doing is relaying that I just spoke to the lead. He said, what can fit? Cool. So I said, let me excuse myself real quick and come and just take 5 minutes. Every single piece of my clothes is drenching wet. My feet feel like puddles because my socks and my shoes there's puddles inside my shoes. All of my clothes are soaking wet. Everything is soaking wet. Slippery stuff and falling up and down the lift gate with a 500-pound pallet on an electric jack. So on top of all of that, they saying about, it's like 6 pallets, man, 6 or 7 pallets. After finishing 2.5 hours of unloading, hand by hand, gallons of this, gallons of that, picking up, rolling down, picking up, and unloading. On top of that, at the end of it all, after 2.5 hours getting soaked wet, on top of that, saying, oh yeah, every single one of these 6 pallets full of cardboard trash and their trash, every single one got to go back on the truck. Not half, none of that. And all I did was double check. And when I double checked, he said, yes, but what can fit? And as I finished with the 5th pallet of trash and cardboard going back onto the trailer, like I said, At first, it's 2.5 hours of unloading product to be sold, of course, detergents and all that good stuff. But after that, you got to go back into the trailer to put back their stuff that's empty, their stuff that's trash, when you're finished doing the unloading. And I double checked, and then I'm like, and I took 5 or 6 of the pallets already, and there's like 2 left. And he's like, nope, go ahead and try to see if you can take every single one. He's trying to negotiate and stuff like that on paper. So on top of all that, man, clothes drenched, got a crash like this, gotta go to the next stores, like multiple stores like that, only for everyone to be like, nah, you gotta take a risk. We don't care about none of that.